You know, when I was growing up, I loved horses. I loved them. I had little plastic figurines of horses in my bedroom in Manhattan. That's not like, that wasn't horses. So many of us love the power of the horse, horsepower. Here is the multi-gemstone horse cuff that is another one that appraised really reasonably at about $500, and I have it for you today with 34 available. And it's brand new already. This is definitely a collector's alert on about $50 to get this at home. This is spectacular.
It is, and especially when you look at it, you see the detail that's on the horse. You see the mane flowing, and especially with the horseshoes that you see from left to right, they call it the arrowhead. And when you look at a horse's hoof on the bottom, it looks like an arrowhead, and they call that a frog too as well. And so they say that for a horse, they don't know the difference between good or bad, and that they always will point you in the right direction. And they say that for warriors a long time ago, what they would do is that they would put a big piece of turquoise and tie it to the horse's ear, and that was for good luck.
Like on the bridle?
No, not on the bridle, just on the horse itself.
Okay.
And before they would go out into war, or either when they would go hunting, and they would also tie a piece of turquoise to the tip of the arrowhead, so in hopes that they would get the kill to bring back to feed their families. And for horses and warriors, they go hand in hand like brother and brother. And so too, if the warrior was out and they needed the help, the horse would always point them back in the right direction and always lead them home.
That is such a beautiful tale, and that makes sense, right? So it's you and your horse out there. You two are one. Here, that makes so much sense. Isn't that beautiful? And to know that your horse would take you home, or at least point you in the right direction, that must have been so reassuring for them. When you wear this, you feel that power. You feel the majesty. You feel the real regal nature of horses. Whether you've ever have been lucky enough to ride, I learned how to ride at summer camp and brought that love back with me every summer to Manhattan, or whether you just love the beauty of them. You just love animals. Or you love silver jewelry with turquoise and topaz. This is a cuff that is super comfortable, that is really a tribute to the majesty that is the horse. I know when we've had similar pieces in the past, we haven't been able to keep them around for very long.
No, especially our horse pieces. A lot of customers out there love it because, they were equestrian riders and just loving horses in general. If you see them out in the desert or anywhere around roaming free, that's just like, your wild spirit within you, wanting to run with them. That's what they say. So that's what they call horses like this, their fetish. They want to be one with them.
The talisman, the whole talisman concept. 2 round faceted blue topaz on either side, and they are all gone. I'm just being